welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Jess Althea's channel. For those of you who are tuning in for the first time, I'm Jess Althea. Welcome to my channel. I do hair videos, I do makeup, and I do some vlogs as well. For my OG subscribers, welcome back to the channel and thanks for tuning back in. So let's get into the video. So I did this twist lock on my hair, on my locks. For those of you, you know that I have locks, and so I decided to do this style that I saw Notorious Locs do when she was going on vacation. I'll put a picture of the style up in one of the areas so that you will see what I was trying to mirror. And so I did this video with some Cuban braids. Hold a second. This is the packet, and this came in the packet as well. It's the double stranded and it is a 16-inch. I did go longer than my locks so that I would be able to twist them up to create these Bantu knots at the end, and it's from the brand Equal Shake and Go. So here you have it. So these are the locks that I used, and the style was T30 because I do have color on the end of my locks. So if you'd like to see how I achieved this look, stay tuned for the video. All right, so thanks again for tuning in to Jess Althea's channel. Let's get into the video. Now, today I'll be doing a hair video. Yes, as you can see, my hair is all over the place. Last video I did a mini twist, and so the twists are low-key still in place. So what I want to be doing is to mirroring a style that Miss Notorious Locs did with some additions. Not her locks, but she utilized these Cuban twist double-stranded style braids, and she created some rope twist locks thingamajiggy, and I just need to figure out what I'm going to be doing with my hair for today. Tomorrow is Easter Sunday and I do need to style my hair. If this doesn't work out, then I just go right into interlocking my locks and styling. All right, so stay tuned to this video. All right, so I went ahead and separated my locks. Have some in the back. I'm going to just start at the front to see what it looks like. And again, I have this here. I'm going to just remove from the packet. And this is what it looks like. I'm going to start with two pieces. They're like two separate pieces like this. All right, just gonna measure it to my locks. So as you can see, it is longer than my lock. These are my locks. These are the hair. So it will go past my actual locks. So hold a minute. I am going to use my water. I hope it's bright enough because I try new angles. As you can see, I have new angles going on. So I'm gonna wet my locks, dampen. I'm just gonna clean up the parts just a little bit. Nothing too dramatic. It's not a pristine style. All right, so these are 3 locks. Excuse me, I'm gonna oil my roots because you want to keep your locks moisturized. Whether you have loose natural or you have locks, you always want to keep the moisture in place when you're doing protective style to protect the integrity of your hair. And I'm gonna go in with a little bit of this Dippity Doo gel just to clean up the edges. All right, and so this is a two-toned braid. It does stretch, and my hair has two tones, which is why I chose this one. I'm gonna just split the locks, much like you're braiding if you know how to braid, and I'm gonna just split it, and I'm going to just twist. I haven't braided in a long time because evidently I have locks, and then you twist to the right again, and then just twist downwards. I'm looking in the mirror. So I think this is a little bit thick, so I may just use, let's see, I'm gonna finish this one up before I comment. She kind of thicker than I want them to be. I don't want my hair to be heavy, but as you can see, I'm gonna go back up and no, let's just twist it out. Experimentation. Let me zoom you in a little bit. All right. You can see some of my locks are poking out. Let's see. She said to twist it all the way down. And then she made a knot. See, yeah, it's too thick because the knots are going to be a little bit too aggressive. See what I mean? All right, I'm gonna finish this one, but I'm gonna work on the other one and compare. So something like this. So the first one, I am just still experimenting. So yeah, I don't want it this fat, chunky, whatever the word is, that is not going to offend anyone. So all right, let me do another one. All right, separate the hair. This one has 4, this one has 3. So I'm going to work on the front one, and I'm going to just use 1 strand for this. So we're going to just go in with 1 strand as opposed to 2, and then we're going to compare because yeah, this one is there is going to be too heavy generally if I do that. So let me wet the hair. Wet my locks, and I am going to moisten this a little bit. Too tight, it will unravel. These gray hairs aren't going anywhere. They are disrespectful. I think I prefer this size. Alright, so I prefer this size. And try to tuck my locks in and then twist all the way down to the bottom. Yeah, this will make more sense. Yeah. So we want it about this length. So I'm gonna twist back up. I know how to do this. Let's do it the length of my lock and then twist like this. Sorry, I'm trying to affirm how I want this to be, and then twist back down. And so here's what I have so far. So all right, I'll give it an opportunity. So let me take this one back out, and then we're going to redo that one. It looks good. I like it. So yeah, we have something going on. Sorry for the tired looking face. It's Saturday morning. No makeup day. My face needs a break. Alrighty, so we're gonna separate these, and we're gonna just use the one strand and go back over this one. Sweep it again. And then you just twist in that way, which is to the left, and then I bring the strand over and then just twist to the left again. Some people twist to the right, but I don't know. This is what works for me. Do what works for you. There are tons of video on how to actually do these braids. So see that. I used to braid my own loose natural hair back in the day. So I have the natural inkling already of the direction that I go in. So yeah. Twist all the way down to the end of the braid. And here you have it. I'm gonna just compare the length. And start there. up. And then back down. And twist around. And it just, it should stay in place. And if it doesn't, I'll just use my rubber band to hold it in place to keep it secure. Excuse me. So I just need to be a little bit more prudent in getting the length on the same so that it doesn't look ad hoc, because I want like a bob style. All right, so stay tuned. I'm gonna be doing a montage because I am just gonna entertain myself while I'm doing this. So yeah, looking rough, but stay tuned. All right, I have completed the entire hair, and this is not it. Don't be alarmed. Don't be scared. So let me sit back so we can get some light. And hold a second. All right, so here we have it. That's the back. So what I did was just to leave the back loose because I needed to be precise with the length. So I have them loose. So I'm going to have the mirror right here because I need that. This is going to come in this direction. That's going to be down. That's going to be that direction. This is going in this direction. And so they're uneven. Is this in this direction? All right. So I'm gonna have to do some neatening. I used 2 exact packs. So here we have this one, and we're gonna try and get to this length. So the back needs to be like a bob. So we're gonna do this. And we got locks protruding. So we're gonna try and get them in as much as possible. We'll twist them in and then twist up. Still learning this style here. And then twist up. And I tried to leave some of the braid ends a little bit loose so that they'll twist up a little bit better. All right, so that's that one, and I'm gonna just go through and try to get them in that general length at the back. Like, see, this is where the lock ends, and that's in the middle of my hair, so it's gonna be a little bit untidy in the back, but I'm liking it. We're going to use some mousse to just keep it down, and then I'm just going to use a scarf to kind of mold everything in so we can get some formation. We're not gonna do everything on camera because that can be a little bit distracting, but I just wanted to share this with you guys in case you just wanted to try it as well. Not dissing the lock or anything, but sometimes this looks lock-like enough. So I'm gonna just do the rest of it and I'll come back. My battery is also dying, not your problem, but all right, let me dry this one here. So we're trying to get to a bob length, which is great because this one is exactly where my lock ends. I'm just going to, it's more tedious than imagined. So I'm gonna bend it up, and then I'm gonna wrap. And as you can see, this one, well, the braid wasn't twisted to the end, so I'm just experimenting to see which one is more efficient, and then we can do that. See if the finish is more neat with that. So like I said, it's all experimentation. Thanks to Notorious Locs for the idea. I'll tag her in my IG because you know this girl be on the IG too. Let's wrap this in and use a rubber band because we're not trying to do too much double work to hold it in place. All right, I'll come back when I've finished the entire back so you can see, and then I'll do the moussing. I'm going to just do some moussing. I have this Sunny Isle Jamaican Black Castor Oil mousse, and it's for wrap set twist. And so I'm just gonna shake it, and I'm just gonna apply a copious amount, a lot. Let's look in the mirror. And then I'm just going to spread it throughout just to get the flyaways intact. So the back, let me just turn around so you can see that. As well. So that will absorb in place. And then a couple of things that I've added. This dippity-doo has been containing my edges. It's the Dippity-Doo Power, and it's a +10, and I have been putting it on my edges. I do have some already out here, so I'm just going to kind of put it on my edges. I'm just going to use this rat tail comb. Oops, I forgot the television was on. I'm watching The Chosen. Just pause that for now. Sorry about that background. I'm just gonna, like I said, I'm not forcing any edges where they don't want to go, so we can maintain them. And then I've also added this, the #1 quality wrap from Wrap It. I got this off Amazon. I'll link it below. I'll link both items below. I think when I bought that Dippity-Doo, they have 9s, but they didn't have any 10s left. So I'm just gonna wrap my edges down. Just tie it in the back. I'm also going to wrap some of the locks in place where I want them to lie. I think I'm gonna use about 2 more. They're really stretchy, and they are really pliable. I'm just going to tie this one right here. That lock will move around a little bit. I may need to pin it in place when I'm ready to wear it. And I'm just gonna go over the hair and just tie this one in the back. Let's roll this up. I'm just gonna leave that in place for a bit, and then I'll come back when I've removed it just to see how the style comes out and how it will play out for church. All right, guys, so let's reveal the product. So I'm gonna take these off. I wish I had a scissor, but they're easily broken. Alrighty. right, so here's what my hair is looking like. I love it. It's not heavy. It's nice and light. Some of them are unraveling. So we will just fix that right now. I suspect that would be the case. But since I did it, I am able to fix them. All right, so just fix this one. It's gonna just twist. And I'm just going up. And just really tight. And then I'm gonna come back down. And I do have rubber band here. I believe that one was without a rubber band. So I think the ones with a rubber band are a little bit more. They're gonna stay longer. And again, this one, we don't want that to be happening too frequently because I don't want to be repairing it. Roll it up. And then we have rubber band on hand. So here you have it. Show you the back. So we can style it, put more over. Zoom out and in. So we can put more over to the side and a tuck. We can do completely over like this. So you have this look. I think I prefer it like this. All right, so thank you guys for tuning into Jess Althea's channel. I hope you like this style on my locks. Please do like, share, and subscribe to this channel. For those of you who've tuned in for the first time, again, I'm Jess Althea, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.